Welcome to my first update for the Warlock Purple Burn build. Almost a month ago, I uploaded a video about this build. However, back then, my equipment wasn't very good, and I wanted to make an update on that video, showing how much I could improve this build in 1 month. I'm currently working on two different builds, both this one and my blue shaman, so I couldn't put all resources I have on this one, but it's in a much better place right now. So let me show you the changes. Now, first of all, the Castle crossbow to get the additional the game calls it ultimate spell power, but what it means is mana for the ultimate spell. So whenever you match a big 5 purple gem, it gains 20 points of mana for the ultimate spell. Next, the helmet. I haven't been lucky. I've been trying to get a mythical or at least a legendary one. I have a legendary Castlery helmet that I'm not using, but I'm still waiting for a mythical one. But okay, it's better than nothing. I've been working on other pieces. Next, I've put belt, shoulders, gloves, and shield of the guard set bonus for the additional 30% starting armor, and also the knight pieces that I already had back then. Some of them were still legendary, now all four of them, cloak, boots, ring, and amulet, are mythical, so I can get the 2 set bonus of 85% chance to create purple gems when casting a spell, and the 4 pieces that increases 10 mana for the ultimate spell. I'm still using the bone ring. I love bone rings, and specifically for this build that is made for events. This is very useful with spell rush events. I made a video about spell rush modifiers. And finally, I'm using these jewel pants because they have elite damage protection. This is the attribute that I'm using them. I This build really doesn't need specific pants, so for now I'm gonna use this until I find something better. And another thing that I have been doing is to increase the defense scroll up to 38. It's not a lot, but a little bit helps. Remember that every time you increase your defense scroll, you are increasing both the armor you get from all your 6 armor pieces, as well as your vitality, because all armor pieces have vitality as primary attribute. So you're increasing both armor and hit points. And also in some pieces of uh, my weapon, I got vitality here, and my accessories, I have vitality here. I think this one also has vitality. I have been transferring all these vitality attributes to increase my hit points even further. Remember that your hit points are equal to your vitality multiplied by 10. So everything helps. Finally, I'm still using this shield that belongs to my other build, to my shaman, because I haven't found a better guard's shield. So at least has elite damage protection, the dark starting mana, and the block damage reduction. It is a little bit, but definitely the next step for this build is to get a better guard shield. Absolutely. And when it comes to my stats, I got 25,000, almost 26,000 armor, and this is before applying this 30% bonus from the guard set, and 1,677 vitality, which means almost 17,000 hit points. And that's when it comes to the spells, I think I had these two at mythical and this one at legendary a month ago. I don't remember the details, but I did upgrade all three of them to mythical rarity. Now, getting them to ultimate ancient mythic is still very expensive because it's 7,000 per pages each. So that's not gonna happen anytime soon. But at mythical, they're for now good enough. And those are the changes with this build. As I said, my next improvements will be to try to get a mythical Kazuli helm, to try to get a better shield, and just slowly improve all the other uh, equipment. So let's put it to the test. Let's go to events. This is the third day for the dungeon and the boss rush events. And as you can see here, I spent 100 gems to get the 2 additional fights every day. So that's 12 total fights in 3 days for the 3-day dungeon and 12 total fights for the boss rush. As you can see, I already did them. The last fight was at level 164 because it increases by 4 after each successful fight. And this is the Scourge of Light boss rush. I already did this the last time it was available. I just didn't record a video because I thought that it wasn't necessary at that point, and I died several times. I had to spend additional gems to revive, but let's see how it works. I'm not going to take any chances, so I'm going to spend to get some additional gems. So we got 4 right here. That's what we need. Let me show you the stats. He hits, or it hits for almost 250,000 damage, which is quite a lot. And it has 10% critical hit chance. Now, this 10%, if he hits a critical hit, you're dead. That's it. Forget about it. But you have 90% chance that he won't KO you and you won't have to revive. And if we go down to my stats, you can see that I have 80% block chance, only 52% block damage reduction. This is another thing I want to work on, but this is the reason why I want to get a better shield. And I also have 47% elite damage protection, which includes obviously the boss. I have 44% melee resistance and 33% missile resistance. If I remember correctly, this enemy hits with a missile attack. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 80% sure or something like that. So, okay, let's make some matches and see how it works. Please don't crit. Okay, he didn't crit and we survived by the skin of our teeth, but we're still alive. So as you can see, the extra health and the extra armor did their job, which is great. Now, we don't need to make a row for this one because we are going to stand with Tentacle Slap on round 2. So this is safe. We don't have to worry about it. Let's see how many other matches we can make. Okay, that's all right. Fine. Now, let's summon imps. Let's see how they show up. That's not very good. But, okay, maybe we can work with this. Let's start summoning. That wasn't Good. Okay, maybe we can do this row. We need the double stand. Okay, that was fine. Let's put this one here. So either here or here will complete the row. And we got both of them. So the double stand is guaranteed. We're safe. And I think that's it. We cannot make any other moves. I'm gonna explode this one to get the 5. So we can trigger the ability from the crossbow and end turn. I don't know if it did trigger it or not. I'm afraid not, that you have to put it in a chain instead of just exploding. Yeah, we're matching. Yeah, that was a mistake, but it's okay, we're still alive. So let's see if we can double stand this round again. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We can do this. Next spell. Okay, we got the row, we're safe. So keep casting and keep casting. We're safe for this round, which is fine by me. End turn, and we should have all 10 imps in this round. Perfect, we're full. 10 imps out. I already exploded one. Well, actually, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 12 imps out because when I exploded that one, it was after summoning 6 instead of 4. That was just a miscalculation. So this should be guaranteed to kill. And even when we don't have a row, that's fine because he should be dead from the burn damage. And he's out. So as you can see, just by spending 100 gems, you can do the 3-day dungeon and the boss rush up to this difficulty. If you spend more gems, obviously you gain additional attacks every day by spending 3 more. um, 300 more, you will get 3 more fights every day. So instead of being 4 fights every day, there will be 7. So instead of 12 in 3 days, 21. And that will bring you up to level 200. But as you could see, we barely survived the level 164. So obviously the level 200 is still far, far, far away. Now, you do this obviously, first of all, for the marks. So you can get the ether to craft and a couple glyphs. Okay, armor glyph, great. And everything else you want to purchase here. But also because, and I don't think I showed this the last time I did, the time I recorded my event video, but here in the rewards, we can see, let's see if we can get something juicy. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. So 9 ether, that's fine by me. The next one, nothing, not a lucky drop on that one. Let's see this. Nothing here, nothing, nothing, nothing. So 20 ether from the legendary. That's good. That's almost 500. So I can craft another item. Let's see this one. If we are a bit luckier, no luck. Okay. Oh well. And I think this is the final chest. And nothing, 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 nothing. Okay. not good drops. It is what it is. However, when you get to 10,300 points, you will get a guaranteed mythical drop here on the boss rush event. And we got an immortal mythic Scar shield with fire and light starting mana, so it's excellent for transferring to another piece of equipment, unless you want an Scar shield for a build, which I don't recommend. I don't think this is a very good shield, but hey, it's an immortal mythic piece of equipment that has good stats that can be transferred to another piece of equipment. Let's see if we got, oh, excuse me. Let me go back. I'm not sure if it shows all the points that we got. No, it just says the 10,300. But as you can see, just by purchasing once, you can achieve this. And let's have a look in the event dungeon. If this chest drops something better, nothing so far. No. You get 100 gems there, so you recover the 100 that you spent, assuming you get enough points, of course. And nothing here. I was expecting good drops because I was recording the video, but nope. The game says not today. Oh well, let's see in the diamond chest, and nothing. Okay, well, one more diamond chest. Let's see if this one is the one. And no, it isn't. Oh well. But yeah, we almost got up to 500 ether, which is something. Now, as you can see, these are the points required for each one of the chests. The highest one is 30,800, so almost 31,000. And let me show you how many points I got. I got number 23 in the leaderboard, so and almost 71,000 points. So twice, more than twice as many as required to get this chest. And again, just like I said in my previous video, this is the reason why I think this is a very good build for events. Obviously, you have to look out for the living statue, which is a light enemy that can show up, which you cannot defeat with this build. But both boss rushes and all the other 4 dungeon events, and I don't think that enemy can show up here in the daily. Let me see. Griffon, no. Okay, no, it's not here. Maybe I think this changes from one gauntlet to another, but anyway, let's check these chests. Maybe we can get something good here as a consolation prize. I don't think so, but yeah. Oh well, I guess this is the lack of recording a video. Oh, okay. Eee, legendary. Hmm, no, thank you. But hey, 29 ether, perfect. It got us through the 500 mark, and nothing here as well. Yeah, that is video lag, but oh well. And this is the video. This is the update. I don't know when I will make another update about the build, uh, because right now increasing it or improving it is quite difficult. Now it's mostly about increasing the quality of each one of the items in order to increase the elite damage protection, melee resistance, and missile resistance, as well as get a better shield. But I don't know how many months it will require for me to be able to take on the level 200 enemies. But you don't have to. Just by taking down the level 164, you get all the chests. Obviously, if you do more fights, it means that you will get more marks that you can spend in the shop. So when you play events, it's not only exclusively to get the required points for the rewards, but it's also getting marks so you can spend in the shop. Mainly for me, the ether and the glyphs, but the chests are also great. And yeah, this mm, build is working much better now. So this is the update. Thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And see you in the next update.